Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are playing Inside Pitch. This is my 1980 replay. We are on July 3rd, 1980, and it is the hapless Seattle Mariners, 26 and 50, at the Royals, 43 and 33. Royals are without Brett. They've been struggling a little bit, but as you see by the record, they're still in good shape. Um, go ahead and go to my visitors tab and set this up, and we'll go through lineups quick. All right, for the Mariners, Larry Milburn batting first, playing second base. Juan Benaquez, center field, batting second. Bruce Bochy, first base, batting third. Tom Paciorek, DH, batting fourth. Dan Meyer, left field, batting fifth. Jim Anderson, third base, batting sixth. Leon Roberts, right field, batting seventh. Mario Mendoza, shortstop, batting eighth, and Larry Cox catching, batting ninth. On the mound for the Mariners is Jim Beattie. He is 3 and 7 with a 4.30 ERA. 96 innings pitched. For the Royals, Willie Wilson, center field, batting first. UL Washington, shortstop, batting second. John Wathan, left field, batting third. Darrell Porter, catching, batting fourth. Willie Aikens, first base, batting fifth. Clint Hurdle, right field, batting sixth. Hal McRae, boy, I stumbled on that one, and I don't know why. DH and batting seventh. Jamie Quirk, third base, playing batting eighth. And Frank White, second base, batting ninth. As you see, Quirk's in for Brett still. And then on the mound for the Royals is Larry Gura, who is 8 and 3 with a 3.57 ERA and 123, almost 124 innings pitched. All right, and by the way, I don't mention this. I use Ball Score as my go-to stats for baseball. Yeah, it's got a little learning curve in the beginning, but you can customize all the different for your different teams by just going in here, hitting that palette up there or whatever you want to call it. And actually, this one here, I didn't do that. I'd like to name mine so when I go in there later and select, I can see that. That's Mariners. You see, you have all these choices of slots that you can fill up with teams. And I keep this all on the OneDrive so I don't lose it. So if I just need to reinstall, then I just got to do a little housekeeping, but I don't lose my replays anymore. Marines, not Mariners. Yeah, we want Mariners, and they're not Marines. Yeah, getting my alma mater mixed up here. All right, and then for the Royals, you see, I just got that all dressed up too, and I probably did. Nope, did not. See, I'm still putting the names and everything back in from my. It keeps the. Well, I can't type either. It keeps the stats and everything nice, but the settings for everything are on your C drive somewhere. I haven't figured out how to save them from and cross reference them. One day I'll do that. It's no big deal to go and reset them up. Anyway, that's Ball Stat Ball Score. It is available. It used to be paid back when it first came out, but the creator passed away, and family was generous enough to keep it alive and just put it up as a freebie, unsupported freebie, but a freebie. And in my opinion, it's well worth it. All right, for the game, Gura, 295 in real life with a 18 to 10 record, so his ERA is a little high, but he's doing real good on the wins and losses. Milburn batting 264. I'm going to bring my Ball Score over to the other screen. You'll be able to see the input, but not the scoring unless I draw it over. All right, Milburn. He's batting 243 in my replay, so he's underachieving right now. Pitch from Gura to Milburn is a 65 possible home run. Go down here against he'll be batting right, will be a 6. Minus nothing down here, so that's not going to be a home run. We rolled a 15. Milburn's card, boy, I'm stumbling today. Fly out to left field, and we already have a problem here. That is batting second for the Mariners. Batting second for the Mariners is Juan Benaquez. I got him backwards. Yes, I did. 8 and 2, not 2 and 8. There we go. That ought to take care of that problem. All right, let's get the out recorded. Out F7. Juan Benequez, bat 228 in real life. In my replay, he's 202. He's got 89 at bats. Pitch to him, 16. Possible strikeout against the left-hand pitcher. He is a 6, -4 to 2. We got a 16, nothing going there. 42, pop up through the shortstop, out P6. And Bruce Bochy comes up, or Bochy. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. It's been a long time since I watched him play, and let's face it, they didn't record the Mariners a whole lot, or televise the Mariners a whole lot back then. And back then we didn't have much of the cable. It was just starting out, so I ended up watching a lot of course, my Phillies, which is my favorite team. But I could get Baltimore sometimes, so every once in a while I'd see the Mariners play. Um, Bruce Bochy, Bochy. I'll have to look it up. No sense butchering names while I'm butchering a replay. The blank space over here in the pitcher's card means we go to the batter's card, 45. We got a question mark 9. We rolled a 1, so that's going to be a single against the lefty, so it's a single to right field. He is on. He was batting 252, by the way, in my replay. Tom Paciorek comes up batting 287. 273 in real life. We got a runner on first with 2 out. We'll check the strategy roll that says nothing. 45, it's going to be a walk plus against the righty, and he is. And his walk is against the lefty is a 7. We got a plus 10, 17, -1 is a 16. We have an 8, and I can always double check it here, and a walk plus, and that's a walk. Paciorek walks after Bochy singles, and we now have 2 on, 2 out. Garrett's starting to struggle a little bit here, see if he can get his act together and then settle down for the rest of the game. How many times have we seen that? Dan Meyer comes up. He is batting 290 in my replay. He's 275 in real life. He's got 6 home runs, so he's about on pace. We're in July. That's nothing on the strategy roll. Pitch to Meyer, 41. He's a lefty, so that's going to be a star line. We'll roll the D6. We get a 5. That's out 6-3, and Gura gets out of the inning. All right, brings up Willie Wilson, bat 327 for the home team. It's 326 in real life. Can't get any closer than that. These do fluctuate as I've got a few players that are still way overachieving, some that are still way underachieving, but for the most part, they're right around where they should be. And if I do the league stats, which I do every game day, the league totals are right on the money, are real close, well within specs. So um, and I wouldn't want a game that would exactly replay and be average all the time. That would just be a why bother playing it deal. Willie Wilson, pitch to Wilson, 23. Blank space goes to the batter's card, 23 again. G4, out 4-3. Wilson goes down. Leads ground ball to the second baseman. UL Washington comes up. He is batting 269. Pitch to him, 61 is a possible strikeout. Probably not going to happen with that -4. Against a righty is going to be a 10. We have a 16. Nothing going there. 35 for the batter's card is a single through the third baseman into left field, and he is on base with 1 out. UL Washington's on first. Wathan coming up, batting 306. He's a 305. Check our strategy roll. Nothing going there. Pitch to Wathan is 66. Possible home run. We have a 12 here. Against a right-hand batter, he's a 19. It's a possibility. Now we got to go against the 10 right here. So we'll roll a D20 again. 11, barely out of his range. So we go to the batter's card then. 15, single to 6. And I do not have my charts up, which you'd think I would learn by now to have all that ready. We get the field up. And we'll get the charts up. Or need all them. Doing a lot of Vassal work too, so my PDF area is very crowded. The chart's up for now. We'll pull everything else up as we need it. All right, single to 6 with 1 out, so we don't add anything extra on. Single to 6 will advance to third on a 5+, and here's a 3, so it's just going to be a single. And he only advances the second. That brings up Darrell Porter, batting 293. He was 249 in real life, so he is overachieving, and that's through 181 at bats. Strategy roll. Possible steal. That's going to be a double steal. And they will go for the guy trying for third, which is 15. Plus 0, 0, 0 there. So we got a 15 or less he steals. 15 he barely steals, and Waffen gets one too. That's going to be a double steal. Oops. Might want to hit the steal third first. So they got runners on second and third. One out. Porter still at the plate. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch 21. Blank space goes to the batter's card 51. Flyer to right field. We will need to check his sacrifice, which is a 2. Right field to -1. Actually, we just roll for that. 6. He's not going to be able to get in there, so that's just an F9. And actually, I got to actually roll on that chart then to see. Let me cancel that out. I got to roll on the chart on that outfield throw there, I do believe. On a 6. No, second to third I would. That's just saying he hasn't gotten the ball deep enough to do the sacrifice. If he did do it, then we'd have to check on the chart for the sacrifice. All right, so he's out after 9. No big deal there. No advancement, no run given up. Beatty's sweating that one out pretty good. And that brings up Willie Aikens batting 321. 321. He was for 278 in real life. Nothing going on in the strategy roll. 54. We got a possible error. 35. Got an F9. Error charts are one thing that changed in version 3, and I got them all mixed up with the old rules now, so I've got to check them every time I do this. An error on an F9 is number 3, and he drops it if it's odd, and it's not. So, and it still would be below his anyway. So it's just going to be a fly out the right field. 2 fly balls to right field, get Beatty out of the inning. Both teams came out with base runners. So let's see if the pitchers can settle down, or is it going to just be one of those offensive games? Jim Anderson's coming up. He is batting 167 on the season through 192 at bats. He is underachieving, and he's a little over halfway played too. 15 possible strikeout. 17's not going to get it done as he is a 10. -4 is a 6. 46 is the roll on his batter's card, and that's a line out to the first baseman. Didn't quite get it down the line. Leon Roberts, batting 286. He was 251 in real life, so he's overachieving. Pitch to him, 14. Range play at. We go to the ballpark, 21. Blank space is a rare play, and of course I don't have that up, so let me draw that up real quick. Rare play with nobody on. Base is empty. We're going to get a 6 and a 6. Wow. If outdoors, a storm front passes through, causing a rain delay. We are in Kansas City, so that's outdoors. Roll 1d20. If it's a rain out, I'll just re-roll because I'm doing as played, so I don't want to disturb the pitching schedules or nothing. 14 added to the current pitchers batters faced. I'm going to take that down to 13 then. Ooh, and we're going to take him down to 8. So it's going to be a hard time getting the pitchers through this one. All right, and we still get the re-rolled in. All right. Roberts again up against Gura. Got a pitch. The pitch is 46. Ballpark again. 41. Another rare play. Good Lord Almighty. We got a 1 and a 2. pitcher grab. That's basically, yeah, pitcher grabbed his shoulder after injury. Injury check for the pitcher. He's an injury of 0, so we ignore that, and we will re-roll yet again. 43, possible strikeout. We have an 11 here against the lefty. He's a 13 minus 4 is a 9, so we're not going to have him strike out. Instead, go to the batter's card 31, out 3 unassisted. That's the second out of the inning. A long rain delayed inning. I'm going to try and keep these guys in here for 5, but it's going to be tough, especially for Beatty. Mario Mendoza, he's actually batting well in my replay at 270. He has a 245 in real life. The Mendoza line this season. He's against the righty, that's a blank. We go to the batter's card 12. Against the lefty, that's a triple, and he continues to do so with a nice triple going in there. Brings up Larry Cox. Larry Cox has been struggling for me. He is batting 163, is 202 in real life. Strategy roll says nothing going on. The pitch to Cox is a ballpark result. 42, out F7, and he goes down once again, not being able to bring in that run. Brings up the Royals. We have Clint Hurdle. He is batting 308, 294 in real life. Pitch to him, 33, range play. 34, it's going to be to the shortstop. His range is 2. We roll a 5. That's gone through the shortstop into left field. That's going to be a single. Leadoff single for Hurdle. Puts him on first base. He doesn't attempt to steal, but we'll still check out the strategy roll, which is nothing. Hal McRae comes up. He is batting 246, 297 in real life, so he's really underachieving. That's through 207 at-bats. 63, blank space, goes to the batter's card 51. Against a righty is a G3. Out 3, and we're going to check that double play for a 3-6-3. His double play is a 3. Add 1 is a 4. Add 1 is a 5. And a double play, so a 6 is the only way he's not going to get into a double play. And he rolls a 2, 3-6-3 double play. Brings up Jamie Quirk. Jamie Quirk, about 264, 276 in real life. He's got 87 at-bats so far, 16 blank space. We go to the batter's card 13, question mark 8. We rolled a 20. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Out F8, and they are done in the inning. It is both teams have been getting the hits. Nobody's scoring runs, but both teams have been getting hits every inning. We got Larry Milburn in the third against Gura. Milburn's at 240 right now. 21. Range play. 56. Single to 6. Shortstop is 2. Come on. Out 6-3. Great play by the shortstop. UL Washington pulls one out of his glove and throws him out at first. Juan Benequez comes up. Batting 200 now. Popped up last at bat. The pitch to him, 43, is a possible strikeout. That would be down to a 2 for him. We rolled a 6, no strikeout. 12, P4. Out pops up to the second baseman. And Bruce Bochy comes up. He's batting 255. He singled his last time up. Pitch to him, 24, possible strikeout. We rolled a 20. That will not happen. 53, G6, out 6-3, and that is the first 1-2-3 inning of this game. Gurr's starting to get a little bit into a groove now. Brings up Beatty facing Frank White. He's batting 283. Forgot to do the out. There we go. He's 264 in real life, so he's a rollover achievement, but right in the ballpark for a replay. 1-1, possible strikeout. We rolled a 2. That will be a strikeout. Yep. Out first strikeout of the game, too, and that goes to Beatty. Amazing. And Willie Wilson will come up. He grounded out last time. 46, possible strikeout. 15 is going to be too high. 41, single to 5. And the hit parade continues. UL Washington comes up with Wilson up first. He steals a lot. Not going to get the chance here. 33, range play. Go to the batter's card 36, single to 4, 4 is a 3. Range play is a 1, so that's going to be an out 4 to 3, and we're going to check for that double play. He's a 2, 3. Shortstop is a 4, plus the, okay, again, 6 is the only way they're going to be out. This is my fielding according to the charts right here, too. Would have been a double play no matter how you looked at it. That's a 4-6-3 double play. And down go the Royals. Go into the 4th. Tom Paciorek is up. He walked last time. Bat 287, pitch to him. 31, possible strikeout. Nope, not against the righty. Go to the batter's card, 63. Out 6 to 3. Down goes Paciorek. Dan Meyer comes up, 289. He grounded out last time, 6 to 3. 3-5 is question marks against a left-hand batter, 1 to 5. We have a 16, nothing gone there. We go to the batter's card, single to 4. Dan Meyer gets on with a single. Brings up Jim Anderson. He lined out last time he was at bat. Strategy roll says nothing. 16 possible strikeout. He is a 10 minus 4 is a 6. That is a strikeout, and good thing we weren't hitting and running. Leon Roberts, bat 284. He grounded out to the first baseman last time. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch 12. Possible walk. We have a 6. Minus 1 over here, and he is a 15. That's 14. That's going to be a walk. Leon Roberts walks. And 2 on, 2 out. Mario Mendoza. He tripled last time. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch 36. Possible error on the throw. 31 is a G5. We'll have to check the third baseman. He's a 14. Ooh. Quirk. That's where they're going to miss Brett. And there is on an ET 6. Throwing possible 2 errors. Roll a D6 checks against the range of the errant throw receiver. 5. That's going to be the first baseman, and that's nowhere close. Get a little bigger here. My fading eyes. All right, then we're going to check against the runner. All runners. We're going to roll a D6 again. And if it's higher than the base runner, they hold. Otherwise, you get an extra base. 2. They're all going to get an extra base. So that's going to be a 2 base error. I'm just going to go ahead and put it as a double because my program counts it the same. Doesn't keep track of earned runs or anything. So that's going to be a 2-run error, a 2-bag error. I've got to go ahead and put hold on. Yeah, E4. I mean E6. E5. Boy, I'm a mess. So easily confused sometimes. Let me advance them all by another. Yeah, there we go. That's going to count it. If I do it that way, it's going to count it as 2 errors, and I don't want that. I have to go about it the other way. When you don't use when you haven't played for a while, you tend to forget things like this. We got to go into the base, reach base safely, and on here there is a reach second on error, and that's what I should have clicked. I'm just doing things ass backwards today, as I so often do. And we'll put the third baseman in there, not the second baseman. For some reason, I want to give that error away to somebody else. That's an unearned error, unearned run, and puts the Mariners up 1-0. And brings up Larry Cox with 2 out, 2-1, and then once again he is in a clutch position to bring in runs, and he's probably the worst person to have in that position. He flew out last time. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch is 44. Possible walk. He walks on a 10-9. We have a 3. He walks. Well, at least he doesn't get the third out. That leaves bases loaded. Larry Milburn comes up. He not singled, grounded out and flew out. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Milburn, 23. Possible range play. They're always scary. 54. Starline 6 is an F8. Center fielder's a 5, so the only way he's going to drop this is on or let this get by him is on a 6. And we get a 5, so that's an out F8. Milburn leads 3 on. They get an unearned run, and the Mariners are up 1-0 on the Royals. Brings up, oops, let's get Milburn's out recorded. There we go. That brings up Jim Beattie, pitching against John Wathan, 309. He singled his last time up. Pitch to him, 22. And that's going to be a possible strikeout on a 12. Too high for him, so 46. Fly out to left field. Out F7. Darrell Porter coming up. Darrell Porter is batting 291. Really overachieving. He flew out last time. 54 is the pitch. Possible error. 55. Question mark 7. We rolled an 11 against a righty. It's going to be an F7. No error or anything on that one. All right, so 2 fly balls to left field. We got Willie Aikens up. And the pitch to Aikens is both the pitchers are tired already in the 4th inning because of that rain delay. 42. I'm going to try to get them through 5 as long as they don't roll. As long as they don't roll parentheses, we'll be all right. 42. Possible strikeout, but he's a lefty. No go there. 43. Question mark 8. That's going to be an 11 again. Against a righty, that's going to be an F8. Beattie gets them down 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. We now go to the 5th. Gura is also tired. He had that big inning against him last inning, and they should have stopped and 2 batters short of where it was, but that's baseball. Juan Benaquez, he popped up twice. Pitch to him, 33. Blank space goes to the batter's card, 41. Star line 1 is an F7, out F7. Bruce Bochy, he singled and grounded out. Pitch to him, 66. That's a ballpark. 61. Pops up to the catcher. And it looks like Gura's going to get through the 6th all right. I might try to the 5th. I might try to stretch another inning out of him. As long as I'm not rolling in parentheses, I'll keep him in there. He's not pitching horrible. He's got 1 run against him, and that was on a 2-base error. So Tom Paciorek, pitch to him, 1-1. Blank space goes to the batter's card, 14. Out F7. 1, 2, 3 inning for him. So I think we'll try to keep him in there a little bit longer and see if we can get just 1 more out of him. Be interesting to look. I probably ought to look now to see how much I want to stretch these guys, what their pitchers look like in the bullpens. Let's go to Kansas City. 7-3. We have Eastwick, Rennie Martin in an emergency, and Dan Quisenberry and Terrell's available too. So we've only got 4 pitchers out there. They're pretty well. They got Christensen and Martin sitting down because of usage. So I probably want to try and get as much out of my starters as possible. Get a full bullpen again. Seattle wise, Dressler just came up from the minors. Haverlow, Byron McLaughlin, Parrott in an emergency. Roberts and Rowley. Yeah, so they got a pretty good bullpen. So we got to be careful with Kansas City, but we're all right taking out Beattie. I might just pull him out before he gets that role. We'll see. We'll play that all by ear. All right. Bottom of the 5th. Jim Beattie trying to get through this inning on him. And it all comes down to the dice rolls. We got to make it through the 5th yet. I'm talking about keeping him in there. Clint Hurdle. He singled last time. 41. Lefty, possible home run. We don't even mess with this. We go straight to this. Against the right-handed batters, a 13. He hit a 12, and there is my answer. Gave up a leadoff home run to Clint Hurdle. That is Hurdle's 7th on the season. Brings up Hal McRae. He has not been forced to go out yet, so I'm going to hold him in there. But thoughts of keeping him longer in the game are pretty well nil right now. Hal McRae, 1-1. Possible strikeout, 3. That's going to be a strikeout. Yep. Jamie Quirk, he flew out last time. 32, blank space, 21. Fly out to center field, flies out again. That's exactly where he flew out last time. 2 fly balls to center field for him. Frank White. Frank White struck out last time. Pitch to him. 32, blank space, goes to the batter's card, 62, out 5-3, and Beatty gets through the inning. But he gives up that tying run on the home run. Dan Meyer. Dan Meyer against Gura. I'm going to leave Gura in there, but if he starts faltering, I will not hesitate to pull him out. He still doing good. He normally would have still been pitching, but that rain delay screwed things up. Dan Meyer singled and grounded out. 53, possible strikeout. 19 is going to be too high. Pitch 26, question mark 7. 1 is going to be a double. Wow. Usually ones are singles. Meyer hit a lot of doubles more so than singles, I guess. So he doubles, and there we go. We got to start getting that bullpen up now. I'm not going to have much patience with him. Jim Anderson, strategy roll, nothing. 34, possible strikeout, not against a righty. It'll be a blank. Goes to the batter's card, 15. G1. Look at our chart for advancement on runner on second for a grounder to the pitcher. Roll a dice if it's higher than the base runner. Otherwise, if it's under his BR, so we need a 2 or less. 5. Nope, he's going to hold. Out 1-3. So Anderson can't get the job done. Brings up Leon Roberts. Walked and grounded out. Pitch to him, 64. Possible error, 46. S9. The error on the 9 would be number 5. Boots the ball. So if 9-1, yeah, he's going to boot it. So if roll 1 die 6 versus the ABR of the runner and the hitter. It's higher than the ABR. The hitter runner advances 1 base, otherwise 2 bases. And it's definitely higher, so they're just going to get the single, no error. Make sure I read that right. 1 extra base. No, they're going to get the single and then an error. So he's going to go in. He's going to go second. There's going to be a single and error to right field. And Hurdle gives up the everything he did good last inning. He threw down the toilet this inning on an ace error. Booting the ball allowed the run to go in. That's an E9. Sloppy game. Mario Mendoza with a runner on second. Strategy roll was nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful with Gura. I'd like to try and get 6 out of him, but I mean that's an extra run in now, and he's let 2 hits in. See what he does with Mendoza. 51, possible strikeout. 14, not enough because of the -4. 32, it's going to be a G6, out 6-3. And with a runner on second, I think he has to roll higher to advance, or 6. I think it is a 6. 6 to advance. No, shortstop. It is higher. 2. It is less than, so he holds if it's higher. Yep, so he does advance out 6-3. At least advances the runner. Not scores, just advances, giving them extra runs. But here it comes again. Larry Cox, again, in a position to bring in runs. And he is the worst person to have up right now. He did walk and fly out so far. I definitely will leave Gora in to face him. I think he can get this done. Pitch is going to be, there's nothing on the strategy roll. Pitch 56, hit by pitch, -1. He's a 0, nothing there. Go to the batter's card 24, G6, out 6-3. And Cox, once again, does not get the job done. That's all we are going to do with Gurado. All right, Beatty comes in. Beatty has a chance to win this game, but man, with the, with the Mariners bullpen, it's always questionable. I am going to pull him out though. I don't want to take a chance on because of the bullpen, bringing him in with runners on. So we're going to go ahead and get up my pitching status here, get to the 6th inning, so I get the proper pitcher array and roll. And that's going to be Rob Dressler coming in. He just came up from the minors. So we'll bring a new pitcher, Rob Dressler. Does not bat. Dressler has been up before. He is 0-1 with a 3.82 ERA, so he's not that bad of a pitcher. And he's a long pitcher, too. Good for 11 batters or 5 hits and runs against. He's going to face Wilson. He's had 33 innings pitched so far this season. Pitch to him. 1-1, EG, question mark 23, grounder to 4. He's a 6, we roll a 20, so that's just going to be an out 4-3. UL Washington comes up at 271. He singled and grounded into a double play. Pitch to him, 21. Blank space goes to card. Against a righty is an F7. That's going to bring up John Wathan. He singled and flew out. Pitch to him, 21. Blank space, batter's card 62. Single to 5. Gets a hit against Dressler. And that's going to bring up Porter with 1 on and 2 out. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch to Porter, 26. Question marks. And we have an 8 against a left-handed batter is nothing. So we're going to go ahead and go to the batter's card 15, F8. Dressler gets out of the inning. Not too shabby. And that'll be the 7th inning for the home team. I'm going to pull Gura out. That rain delay really cost us there. 7th inning. Get the right pitchers array in here. And that's going to be Raleigh Eastwick coming in. Eastwick, 13 innings pitched, 7.43 ERA is win, loss, and a save, and opponents are batting .403 against them. Probably not the best choice to bring in, but that's why I like to do it randomly so we don't choose. See, we're limited in our options here. We don't always choose the best pitchers. I have it set up so it pulls. I went through retro sheet and I put down all the I gathered all the appearances by inning that they came in, and I keep that number by games played to give them a good ratio, and then put all that together with everybody else that pitched during that inning or got called in during that inning, and that gives me a pretty darn good range of who I should bring in each inning according to the way they did things in real life. The only thing I couldn't have put into there, and I would have liked to have put in there, is ahead or behind, and that's just getting too crazy. So I'll just go with what I have. All right, Raleigh Eastwick. He will be pitching against Larry Milbourne, who has flown out twice and grounded out. Pitch to him, 13. Walk plus, and he will be batting left, so that's going to be a walk plus. He is a 16. Add the 10 on. -1 is a 15. We have a 16, so he does not walk. Look at that. 53. I thought for sure that would be a walk. Out 4-3. And Juan Benaquez comes up. He popped up twice and flew out to left field once. 55, question marks. Against a righty is going to be a 1-19. We roll a 6. That's a single. Single through the pitcher out to center field. Juan Benaquez is on with 1 out. Bruce Bochy comes up. Strategy roll says pickoff. We're going to roll a D20. 10. No pickoffs. We're going to repitch. His 16 is going to be a range play. 63, F8. He is a 5. Willie Wilson should pull this. It does not. Ouch. So that's not even going to be a single, but we got to roll to see if it's a 5 or 6 for a double, and it is not. So that's going to be a single to 9, and he will advance on single to 9. First to third +2 is a 4, 5, and he advances. So that's going to be a single, and Benaquez is going to go into third. So, well, Eastwick's in trouble already. Brings up Tom Paciorek. Tom Paciorek is walked, grounded out, flown out. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch 66. Possible walk 1. That's going to be a walk. He is not doing well. How much longer do I want to stick with him? Well, with the bullpen being that hurt and us being in the 7th inning only, I don't really want to bring them in yet. But I don't want to let the game get out of hand either. Dan Meyer, bases loaded, 1 out. Well, we'll have to give him Meyer. Pitch, strategy roll first. Nothing. Pitch, 52. Wild pitch, 18. Nothing going there, so we're going to repitch it. 65. Blank space. Batter's card 15. F8. His sacrifice is a 1. Not happening. Out F8. No chance for advancement. Did not get the ball deep enough. That was a big one for Eastwick. Anderson comes up. He has lined out, struck out, and grounded out. He's batting 164. He is not doing well in this replay. And that's a righty against a righty. The Mariners want to put this in a way, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try and pinch hit here. They're not getting many wins. They can taste this one. I'm going to pinch hit against a righty. Same thing with this. Appearances, pinch hitting by righties, by lefties, and gives me a range of everybody to automatically select a pinch hitter. This time we'll go with Joe Simpson coming in. All right, Simpson is batting .214. Not much of an improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. We're trying to shake things up anyway. So that's going to be Jim Anderson coming out. And I still need a third baseman then. Simpson's going to be batting 6. I look real quick at what I'm looking at here. Ted Cox can come in, third base. Dan Meyer can move to third base from left field, which is probably what I'll do because Simpson can play left field. So that looks like the substitution we're going to do. All right, Simpson's batting .214. Bases loaded against Eastwick. Trying to get out of the inning. He is .249 in real life. The pitch to him, 34, is a single to 1, and he comes through. Single to 1 is going to be runner's advancement of second to home. 1+. So Bochy comes in. Bochy. And then Paciorek, first to third, 4+, and there's 2 outs. It's 3+, and he is a 3, so he's going to advance to third. Simpson comes in with a big pinch hit single. Advances the runners, drives 2 in, puts it to a 4-1 game. Eastwick goes up to an 8.36 ERA, and he is not having a good time of it. He does need to get pulled. I'll try and get him through Leon Roberts. I hate doing this, but we are stretched a little thin in the bullpen. All right, strategy roll says Simpson's going to try to steal. He's a 16. 0 is still a 16. -1 is a 15. Get a 6. He is fine. That's a stolen base for Simpson. So he just provided all kinds of a spark coming in. Single, two RBIs and a stolen base. Pitch to Leon Roberts again. Pitch, 54. Range plague, ouch. 22. Star line 4, G5. 5 is a 4. At least it went to him. 1. That's going to be an out 5-3, so he does get out of the inning, but damage done. Brawley was effective for 2 batters, or not even 2 batters. 1 batter. Then he started giving up the hits. Definitely will not keep him around. All right, now we got to figure my defense out. I still need third baseman, and that's going to be, we're going to move Meyer to third base, and we're going to put Simpson at left field. Okay, that'll take care of that. Now we're going to come over here and hit D. Meyer goes to first base. Third base. Meyer goes to third base. And Simpson goes to left field. All right. Willie Aikens will be up. Dressler pitched okay. He still got long relief on him, so we're going to leave him in there. Aikens. Pitch to Aikens, 15. Possible range play, 15. It's going to be an S9. He's a 5. Nice having Roberts out there. Out F9. Roberts makes a nice play in the outfield. Clint Hurdle. Homered and singled. Try to pitch around him maybe. 51. Blank space. 64. F8. Drives another one deep, but not deep enough. Oops. Oh, no. I was against the wrong batter there. 64. F9. Drives it to right field, not far enough. Didn't do my out on the first time. Gotta watch myself. Sometimes I tend to forget to hit that out button. Hal McRae. Hal McRae. The pitch to McRae. 32. Possible wild. Nobody on base. 43. Possible home run. We bring the 8 down here against the right-hand batter. That is going to be a possible home run. We're going to come over here. He needs a 15 or less. We get an 11. Hal McRae pops a home run. That is his 5th for the season. He is behind on home runs. That's going to bring him within 2. That's a 4-2 ball game now in the 7th. Dressler still, I mean, we got a little bit of play with him. I'm going to try and get him through this inning because he's still looking okay over here in the tire rating. We just need that 1 out. So Jamie Quirk, 41, pitch to him, goes to the ballpark. 54 in the ballpark is a G3, gets out of the inning, gives up a home run, but it's just a solo shot. Out 3 unassisted, and it go into the 8th inning. We will not keep Raleigh Eastwick in the game. He was down to where he'd almost be out anyway, so we're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen again in the 8th. 8th inning. Going to be Quisenberry. Going to bring him in early. Do I really want to do that? Quisenberry's really only good for an inning. Let me roll it one more time. Eastwick and Quisenberry. I don't think I have much choice left. That's what I was talking. Rennie Martin can come in for an emergency, as can Terrell. I may just override my rules because I don't want to bring Quisenberry. If I'm not mistaken, Quisenberry's not good for more than really an inning. I don't want to stretch it for 2, and definitely when they're losing, because I want to keep him available for another game in case they're winning and get the saves. So I do override sometimes. Rennie Martin is a starter. He's between starts, so he could come in and give him an inning. Terrell's in from the minors. Is it minors or was he injured? Comes up at the end of the season. He was active early in the season. He didn't pitch a whole lot. How many actual appearances does he get? One. I'm not going to make it this one then. I'm not going to make it this one. So it's either going to be Martin or we're bringing Quisenberry in early. Well, we roll Quiz. We'll bring Quiz in. That's what happens when you do, especially in the older seasons, is you, and I hate saying older seasons because to me, 80 is not an older season. That's what I grew up with. So, one of the many I grew up with. So, but it is an older era where pitching was pitching, and the bullpens do four or five, not four, five or six relievers back there, and usually was about it. And then you had one guy that could flip flop back and forth in the starting rotation, and then you have a starter come in an emergency between starts sometimes. Quiz can do seven batters, so if he gets everybody out 1, 2, 3, then he'll be all right for 2 innings. I just don't like it because he will not be available for the next game. Bring a new pitcher, Quiz in. He's not a given either. He's touchable in this replay. He comes in 5 wins, 14 saves, no losses with a 2.36 ERA. Batters are batting 2.39 against him. He is 3.16 in real life, facing Mario Mendoza, who was grounded out, reached second on an error, and tripled. Good game for Mendoza. 13 against a righty. It's going to be a star line. 4. It's going to be a 5, out 5-3. That's one of the ones we needed. Brings up Larry Cox. Underachieving. And a righty on a righty. But we're ahead. It's really not a big deal. We'll leave him in there. Pitch 65, possible S1, but he's not tired, so we go to the batter's card 64. That's against a righty. So, Larry Cox gets a rare single. And that's going to bring his average up to 166. Keeps doing that, he'll climb back up in there. Larry Milburn, Quiz did not want that. He only has the opportunity to give up one single, and then he's going to be pitching tired in the ninth. Milburn, no strategy, pitch 52, possible strikeout, but he's batting left, so no go. 33, single to 5. Quiz is not getting it. Not getting it done. Single to 5, advancing to third is going to be a 6 plus. He is not a 6 plus. That's just going to be all there is to it. A single to 5. Runners in first and second. Juan Benaquez is up. 1 out. Strategy roll, hit and run, not with a runner on second. We'll ignore that. 21, wild pitch. 6. No go. Repitch. 34. Actually, I should have used that 20. Doesn't matter. He didn't get anything anyway. Blank space. 46. L6. Possible double play. Ring up the charts again. Runners on first and second. We have an L6. So 1 will be a line out the L6 double play at first. 2 to 3 will be a line out double play to second. We get a 2. That's a line out double play to second base. And that's going to get him out of the inning. That's going to be an L6, 6-4 double play. Manages to get out of it. And he needed that bad to stay sharp for the L6, 6-4 double play, to stay sharp for the last inning, or at least for most of the last inning. All right, 8th inning for the Royals. I'll bring Dressler out of there. He still could attempt to pitch another inning yet, but giving up that home run, I don't know if I really want to do that or not. Yeah, but I know the Mariner bullpen. That's the problem. For the Mariners, that's an effective relief right now. Let's keep him in there, see what happens. Frank White. He is struck out, grounded out. Good candidate to stay in against. Oh, possible home run again. 20 there. That's not going to do it. So we're going to the batter's card 15. Starline 1 is now 4-3. Just didn't get that. He hung one over the plate, but he didn't get it. He topped it. Willie Wilson, batting first. Singled, grounded out twice to second base. Pitch to him, 25. Single, but we're not tired yet, so we go to the batter's card. 13. S8 gets the single. And I'll see what he does against Washington. Strategy roll says Wilson will try to steal. Of course, he's an 8. Attempt 8. He's going to steal a lot. 18 minus a plus 1 is a 19. Ouch. 19. Oh boy. Did he barely get that one or not? That would not have done to get caught and picked off on with one out in the 8th inning and you're behind by one. He's still second base by the skin of his teeth. UL Washington. Strategy roll again is nothing. Pitch 46. Blank space goes to the batter's card 45. F7. I'm not going to try to advance from second to third, so that's just going to be an out, and he is now tired. I will try to leave him in there tired for the last batter. John Wathen, righty on a righty. Wathen's batting 311. I won't pinch hit for him. Strategy roll says nothing. The pitch is 41. Goes to the ballpark. Always scary in the ballpark. 54 G3, out 3 unassisted, and he gets through the inning. It was interesting, but he got through it. Out 3 unassisted. Turned out to be a pretty decent relief appearance for him. 9th inning. Top of the 9th. Quisenberry trying to get through this. He has 3 batters and 1 hit that keep him from getting tired. He can make it through this inning without getting tired. What can he do? Bruce Bochy. Pitch to him. 14. Possible strikeout. 16 is going to be too high. 36 out F7. Getting a lot of close games here lately. A lot of hits in this one, but a close game nonetheless. Just no clutch hitting. Tom Paciorek walked twice, grounded out, and flew out to left field. Pitch to him, 34, blank space, batter's card 31, single to 5, and there he goes. He is now tired. I will try to get him through this because I really don't have much to go with. Decisions. Raleigh Eastwick already pitched. Who do we have? It's just Martin and Terrell, and I'm not going to bring Terrell in. Let's bring Martin in. I don't want to. When they get black, I like to take them out. This is a close game. I want to keep it there, so I'm just going to go ahead pull him out. That still only leaves him at 1.1 innings pitched, so I won't have to mark him off for rest the next day. I don't like bringing Martin in, but it's only 2 batters, and he is in between starts, so we're going to bring Martin in. Try and keep the game close. And Rennie Martin comes in 67 innings pitched, 1 win, 5 losses, 2 saves, 6.28 ERA. He is definitely underachieving at the least. He is having a bad. Hopefully, he has a good one here. Meyer with a runner on first. Strategy roll says nothing. 46 is the pitch. Range play, and they always hurt. 51 G4. He's a 3, 50-50 chance. 4. Nope, single to 4. Comes right in and does what I didn't want him to do. First to third on a 4 is 3 plus. He is a 3, so he's going to go to third. All right, 1 out. Runners on the corners. Joe Simpson, hero of the game so far. Singled in his first at bat. Came in as a pinch hitter. Single stolen base. 2 runs driven in. Strategy roll says double steal, but I'm not going to do that with this guy on third base. Porter's a good arm. I think I'm going to ignore that. I think we can anyway because it's if I look up the strategy, pretty sure that 2 runs plus 9 innings equals no strategy roll. I'm going to ignore that and just go with the pitch. 13, blank space, 65 out F7. That could be a sacrifice fly. He is a sacrifice fly of 2. 3, no going. So that's just going to be an out. F7. Holds the runners, not deep enough to drive them in. Leon Roberts comes up. He has singled, reached second, singled and got an extra base on an error, and he has grounded out twice and walked. And we're not going to do strategy. I will do it for the Royals though. 21. These guys are trying to be safe now. 21. Error on the ground. 65. Question mark 9. We have a 20. That's going to be an F9 no error check, and he gets out of the inning. All right, 9th inning. We will bring Dressler out too. And I closed out my pitching status. Very good. All right, 9th inning. For the Mariners, it's going to be Mike Parrott. Ooh. Usually it's Heverlow, but we rolled Parrott. I think Parrott can save him too. I don't really like Parrott, but I got to stick with what my or sent worthless having it. Mike Parrott, no, not batting. He comes in 1-10 with a 7.78 ERA. Not the best. That's why I went ouch. I know this replay pretty good. When I get away from it sometimes, I still know the players. He did have 3 saves, so it's not unheard of, but he is 1-16 with 3 saves, 7.28 ERA. So he's doing what he did in real life, making things interesting. Darrell Porter, lefty on righty. He has flown out 3 times, once to each field. 32 is the pitch, range play. 36, L1. Pitcher is a 5. Good thing we brought him in. 3, out L1. Good grab by Parrott, so he helps himself out there on an out L1. Willie Aikens, he has flown out 3 times, twice to right, once to center. Pitch to him, 16. Possible wild, nothing gone. Repitch, 14. Possible walk. He is a 13 minus 1 is a 12. We rolled a 1, so that's a walk. Aikens is on with a walk. Tying run is at the plate in the form of Clint Hurdle, who is homered, singled, and flown out. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Hurdle, 1-1. Blank space goes to the batter's card, 6-2. F9, not going to advance anybody, 2 down. Drove it deep, but not deep enough. That brings up Hal McRae, the other hero of the game. Hit a home run, struck out, and grounded into a double play. I will leave him in there. No pinch hit on this. This is one of the guys you really would like to have in there. So he is batting, well, 248, but in real life 294, so he can get it done. Pitch to him. Strategy roll first, nothing. Pitch 21, error on the ground. 14, going to be a star line 6, which is an F9, no air check. And I lost an out. No, I did. No. I was on the wrong card again. See, there we go. F8, still going to be an out. Out F8, no error check. I forgot to do my outs again. I get so excited playing. And that is going to be the end of the game. I'll bring over my score sheet now. And the win will go to Beatty. The hold goes to Dressler. Save, believe it or not, goes to Parrott. And the loss will go to Gura. Save the game, get up the box score. Mariners 27-50 now. And the Royals increase their record to 43-34. Beatty wins 4-7 with a 4.17 ERA. Dressler gets the second hold. Parrott with his first save. Gura gets the loss 8-4. 8-4 with a 3.47 ERA. Good game. Thanks for joining me, everybody. That is the 3rd of July, 1980. Mariners pick one up on the road against the Royals. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you all next time. Have a good day.